What's up, champs? I want to welcome you to the new and improved Reflex Ball training video. So before we get into it, I want to show you how to set it up the right way so you get the best experience. So let's go ahead and see how we set it up. Okay, so before we start, we have to measure the string of the ball to the right length. So the optimal length is from your shoulder to the end of your fist. Once you get the right length, you use one of the hooks that comes with a set, and you use a double tie. One, and again. So once we got the right length and we hooked it up to the hook, we can connect it to the headband. And the best way to wear the headband is once you put it on, you want to have the front part of the headband slightly up and the back slightly down. This will avoid it from sliding, especially with the heavier balls that actually pull down on the headband. So the back part down and the front part slightly up. Okay, so the best way to start your training is to have the ball slightly in front of you. You don't want to have your head straight because it's going to be too close to your body. You want to bend your neck a little bit and just start tapping it. And then you can slowly work your way up. Once you can get about 15 seconds without missing the ball, you can add a bit more power and you can use the other hand as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how we punch while we move. If you guys don't have a martial arts background, this will add a bit of complexity to the coordination requirements, but you'll get it with a bit of practice. So when moving in martial arts, you want to take a step with the leg closest to the direction you would like to move to first. So if you want to move forward, you go with your front leg and then the back leg follows. Make sure you don't break your stance. So if you take a 15-inch step with the front leg, you want to follow with 15-inch from the back so you don't lose balance. Because if your legs get too close to each other, you could lose balance and it's just a bad habit for martial arts. Okay, so as you take the step, you want to throw the punch. You might take a bit of time to get the coordination for this, but with a bit of practice, you will get it very quickly. To simulate blocking a punch in a fight, as the ball travels back at you, raise both your hands and block the ball. Before you block, you want to hit the ball slightly harder so it can bounce back well enough for you to continue your combinations. So if you don't punch hard enough, it's just going to fall down and it's going to be hard to continue. Okay, so let's have a look at how we slip with the reflex ball. So as the ball travels back at you, you want to slip, you want to step forward with your back leg and turn towards the direction of the ball. Okay, so let's learn how to do a double slip with the reflex ball. So it's just like a slip. Just before you start the technique, you want to punch the ball harder because we need more momentum for it to travel back. And just use the momentum to let the ball travel back to its original position. Okay, so let's learn how to slip with your hand. Just like deflecting a punch in a fight. As the ball travels back at you, slip and slightly touch the ball with your hand. This will send the ball to a different direction. Follow the direction of the ball. Let's learn how to use the hook with the reflex ball. So this is probably the hardest technique to master. As the ball travels back at you, you have to time the hook and then follow the ball. This will take time, but you will eventually get it. So let's learn how to use the uppercut with the reflex ball. As the ball travels back at you, you want to throw the uppercut very lightly. Do not punch it hard, as you will lose control of the ball. You just want to tap it very lightly so you can still control the ball and then continue your combinations. So once we've mastered all of these techniques, we can get to the flow state. So this is basically just shadow boxing with the reflex ball. You just use all of the techniques that you've learned to simulate a fight.